Much of Ridgeside is currently underwater, and it doesn't look like that's going to be ending anytime soon. We have created a bit of a problem here. A problem that, well, what can I really do about it? I mean, this is all a mess. There's more water coming, and it's going to be a while till it ends. I can't really do a lot about that. I could try making this deeper, perhaps, but would that really help? Would it really do anything? Maybe if I put in this thing. Maybe one of these things would really be quite useful. Like that, and possibly even like that. I mean, the idea is it all flows out and gets away, and I mean, that's even causing a mess there. So even that's underwater. This could flood our entire blooming, what's it called? Airport. So I should probably deal with that as well. We don't want a flooded airport. Let's just do that like that. There we go. That should help take care of that. Here is flooding as well. I mean, I don't know if it's just taking down the dam or if adding this extra water to it from... Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Seriously, where's it? Oh, it's this way, isn't it? It's there. There we go. Adding that can't have made that much of a difference, surely. Surely it can't have done. Maybe we could put a dam in here that's slowed down, but then that's just postponing the same problem, isn't it? So we're just going to have to let this deal with itself and flow out and away and be gone. Foul demon spawn. That ain't good. We'll just chalk it down to bad weather. That seems to have helped a little bit. You see the way the water's changing there. It'll only work down to here, though, and then it'll be a problem again, but... see, I could have fixed that. There we go, that's mended. Can I fit a water thing here? This thing, will it work? I don't think it will. Maybe I should do lots of little straight bits. Nope, not having it. Nope, cannot build on water. There's no water there. Oh, if I want to put a... Oh, damn it. If I want to put this thing in here, I'm going to have to demolish buildings. And that is not what I want to do. Cannot build on water. So there's still water in the way as well. Which is unfortunate. Oh, it's rising again. Just kind of the recoil of it bouncing about all over the place. Stop flooding my buildings, you little twat! That's not good. It's not good. Let's knock that down. And let's try putting in this thing. Maybe that'll help. Probably won't, but still. You never know. Extra little bit of damming could be beneficial. I don't know. I mean, this side's definitely going to flood. Okay, it's going to overtop that because it just will. And as you can see from here, we've got crisscrossing, yeah, subways and stuff. So that doesn't help. Do that, I suppose. Go along to there. How far does that work? Does that work over? Nah, see, they're just too high. Just too high. But hopefully that'll help. That should help a little bit with the water flowing down here, because the water is going to make an absolute mess of everything. That is a given, okay? That is something we cannot do anything about. The old town's going to flood. I know I wanted to avoid that, but what can I do? All this is suffering quite badly from it. All of this is horrific. I could put in... see. I could maybe deepen this a little bit. I mean, I'm probably going to get no building done in this episode as well, guys, so there's that to consider. But, maybe widening it would help. Maybe widening the channel. I mean, I've already made that deeper, but it is fairly narrow. And there's that there as well. Let's try and extend this a little bit. Let's try... Oh god, that's too big. That is too much of an addition. There we go. There we go. So that does narrow a little bit, but it's not drastically so. We could probably level that off a little bit. Tell you what, let's smooth this down a little bit. Let's smooth like that. I don't want cliffs so much. There we are. Don't really want the cliffs. There we go. Nice. That kind of works. It does interesting things to the water. Oh wow, look at that. It's amazing the way the water physics in this doesn't react instantly. It's like, to make the water look a bit more like water, they've kind of slowed it down. It's kind of acting like runny golden syrup rather than water at the minute. Because water isn't actually that viscous. I mean, it does stick to itself and it does flow like any fluid, but this is behaving like treacle or something. Let's get rid of them. Get rid of all of them. That's no good to us. I mean, can I put another one of these? Can I put that down the middle of there? Oh, I can. Nice. So we're basically just deepening the channel. That should keep the floods out of this particular part, and I think I need to rebuild the subway stations here. There and there. About... Yeah, this is definitely going to need redoing. Not a lot I can do about that. Oh, it's flooding down there again. That's no good. And that is, it's overtopping slightly. Not a huge amount, but I think maybe when it gets down here it might be worse. So it does kind of dip a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Can I lower this a little bit? Can I? Ah, no, see, that's just too much, isn't it? Damn it. Right, we need to be level with about there. Not ideal, still fairly shallow, but possibly enough. Don't like that. Do not like that. Let's try and sort that out. Let's make... Yeah, I mean, why not? Can leave it like that a little bit. Yeah, look, it's flooding everything. Now it's just flooding everything. At least it sort of falls away fairly sharpish. I mean, that's the back of the wave. See, that isn't the way water would work either. It wouldn't just flow downstream like that. It tries to find an equilibrium. But, you know, it's helping. Oh, my God. Where's all that coming from? Sweet Jesus. Okay, so this town that I've just kind of rebuilt, this little region, the flats are now the submerged flats. I suppose I could build up the defences here a little bit, couldn't I? I could kind of raise it just ever so slightly. Let's try and lift it to there. Like that. That kind of brings it out. Kind of. Yeah, and why not? Yep. Is that bringing it above the water? I think it kind of is. Then we smooth it off. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. Just don't want there to be any cliffs. I want that to be kind of gradual. Kind of works. I mean, it's a little bit of a raised edge, and it should stop the water flowing in. I mean, everything you do just moves the problem downstream, and that is the fundamental issue that I'm facing. I mean, look at this. This is an absolute nightmare. How is that building still alive? I do not know. But that should be keeping it in the channel. It's going to flood down here still. It's going to be horrific. And that's going to have a huge effect down here as well. Holy shit. Right, let's just get rid of that to let the water escape. Right, that water will flow away now. That should help. Do not want... Right, that should help a little bit. Is the airport underwater? Not quite, but it's trying to get there. Look at that. It's trying to overtop this. And succeeding in some instances. Man, we're crazy. We are crazy. We are creating problems all over. I mean, look at that. Holy shit. Entire parts of my city are cut off because of this. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. There's a hell of a surge, and it's still overtopping that. Why is it causing so many problems? I mean, that is fairly low down. Huh. Maybe I do need another dam. I mean, demolishing that one's what caused the whole issue. A problem that we weren't having before we built it, either. It's a shame you can't sort of just, you know, slowly release a dam. Wow, that water's flowing down there like a bloody waterfall. You wouldn't want to live here. I'm sorry, you just wouldn't. You'd be just like, yeah, well, what's the point if it's going to flood all the time? And it's affecting our power distribution to over here as well. Because obviously our, you know, thing here is underwater. Not good. And that's just overtopped that again. Why? Do you know, I can see no good reason why it should do that. Why is it so high again? Might just make that into a bigger gorge. Should we just make that? I mean, the water's flowing up to there, so if I just like that, there we are, like that, and then maybe something like that. Yep. Yep. I mean, that's all right, and then we sort of create another level to it there. Just creating like another sort of bank of hills. That's not bad. That's not bad. That flows quite nicely. Yeah, why not? We can smooth the terrain down. That's another advantage. We can do this. It kind of turns it from a cliff face into a hill, which is what we want. We want it to be kind of gradual getting there. You want it to look natural, is what you want. Just look like a natural raised embankment that leads all the way over to there. Let's just fit in all of that. There we go. Yes, that's alright, isn't it? It's still overtopping it. Where the feck is all the water? I mean, that looks like the tail end of it there. Is that it? Yeah, look, there's a definite low point coming here. Definite low point. But there's this huge high point, this high wave in the middle. Like, coincidentally, long waves like this are why tsunamis are so devastating. Rather than the usual little breaking waves you get, it's these huge ridges that overtop everything. And they do it with the whole force of, like, the rest of the wave behind them. It's ridiculous how strong those things can be. Alright, well that's a bit of a mess. We're going to have to just get rid of this, because it's not defending it, it's holding it in. And that isn't what we want either, so let's just get rid of them things. Just let it flow through, guys. Just let it flow. Let it flow. Don't give a damn anymore. Put the dam in there, couldn't I? And just sort of block it up. But if I do that, this is all going to flood. At least that's nearly stopped. And that looks alright, doesn't it? What are we doing here? Oh, we can fix this. We can definitely... Right, so that's a bit lower than it should be. There we go. There we are. Right, yeah, thank you, I get the idea. Stuff's happening and stuff we should be dealing with. There we go. There we are. Now that I can live with. That should work perfectly. It does mean that now technically all of this is below the water level of the river. But I mean, I suppose that's the point of flood defences, isn't it? The best flood defence is actually ground, you know? You build walls all you want, walls can be overtopped. Ground, and then building on top of higher ground is the only way to avoid it, really. Like that, though. Like that little promontory there. And the way that it sort of flows downhill here, is that... That is a lot deeper suddenly, isn't it? Oh crap, didn't mean to do that. Let's give some of that. Yep. There we go. Alright, well that's quite possibly a very good idea. I mean, look how steep that is. Look at that. It makes that really, really steep. And I'm hoping grass will grow back here. That's one thing that we definitely want. What do we want? We want fertile land? Fertile land? Are you fertile? Is that fertile now, or is it just underwater? No, it's fertile. It's fairly fertile. It might grow back green. That's kind of created rapids. I approve of that, actually. I quite like the rapid effect. There we go. This city's... This part of the city's almost free again. Come on, keep flowing. It's just keep flowing. This one is not doing too well. It's not doing too bad either, as long as it's not in there. What's up with you? Ah, connections. Connections cannot be made. My mass transit system must have completely collapsed because my bus stations are underwater. Newtown is struggling. This water level's rising again. You can't really get in or out, can you? Well, you can get in here. But you wouldn't want to go down there. That bus has been washed away. Oh, there it goes completely. Yeah. That doesn't bode well for the people that live here. No one is in there, I'm shocked to say. All these buses queuing up to get into the bus station. Yeah, what on earth? The Fet? Is that a bus stop? That's never a bus stop. Hang on, where are we? Okay, that's a bus stop. There we go. We move that around there. Interesting. Why did you do that? Why would you put a bus stop in there? Oh, for God's sake, Sval. You must have done that earlier on, boy. Yes, I'm talking to myself. Look at this, it's working again. Yes! Okay. So what have we got down here now? We have got... That subway is working. That subway is working. What do we need? We've got... No trash being dealt with. How about if we put one, say... Here. Just there. And, well, we've got that. Just needs power, as soon as that's done being flooded. We've got... No real crematorium, but we can put one of them here next to this. Fire brigade, yeah, we've got one of them, just needs power. That just needs power. Not really any education or anything we can deal with. Is that still flooded? There's no water there anymore. Dude. You're not flooded. Come on, as soon as that flooding goes, you'll be fine. Oh wait, there is, look, there's a low point there full of water. Right, hang on then. Let's just... Boom. And then hopefully that'll vanish. Right, that's done, okay, and now let's move it back. There's water there still. Come on, water. The water in my Yota don't taste like water. Let's, put that there like that. Do that, and then just suck it all up, please. Please, just suck it all up. Do we have power? I think we do. That's the fire station. Let's just move that to here. And hopefully that'll deal with the water. There we go. Right, you can now be moved back. Put you back exactly where... Oh, for God's sake, there's still thinks there's water there. Must be gone now. Cannot build a lot. Where the feck's the water there? Where the flying feck's the water? Right, bit of time passes. Get rid of the water. Move you. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and then you can come back. You can come back and live there. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Right, you also probably would do better there, to be honest. Just where all this is. We've got power again. Awesome. What's happening here? We're still experiencing some flooding there, but I think the worst of it might be over here. As in, not it's happening over here, as in it's ended now. That kind of over here. Let's just level that off a bit. It was a bit too bumpy for my liking. Right, so now we've got all that. Garbage has piled up. This thing should be sending out... Huh. Should be sending out garbage trucks like a mofo. Not operating. Why are you not operating? Why are you not operating? Come on, start working. Dude. Why is that not working? It's got everything it needs. Huh. Maybe I need to move it somewhere else. Maybe here would make more sense. Don't know. Come on, you gotta start working soon. Why is that not working? Should we try then, since that's not having it, should we try an actual landfill here? Let's put a landfill there and see what happens. Not operating. There we go, operating normally, not operating. Why is that not operating? Huh. How bizarre. How very bizarre. Should we get rid of that one? That might be... I wonder if that's glitched. Let's try the incinerator and plant there again. Not operating. Sending out trucks though. Huh. Oh, go figure. Right, so what's happening here? What are you complaining about? Low land value. Well, yeah, it's just been underwater. So, you know, low land value kind of happens. What can I do about this? Is that... Yeah, that's no good to us. We definitely need to fix that. That's too much of a prominence into the water. Oh, crap. Not what I meant to do at all. There we go. Little dip has been de-dipped slightly. Let's smooth it off a bit. There we are. Right, little dip is now more or less sorted. That should start letting the water just flow through. That works nicely as far as I'm concerned. Are you working yet? Still not operating. Why is it not operating? Do not understand, but, you know, we'll get to that. What have we got? We have got... Subways can get part way there. But then we're missing a few things. There's one. There's one. There's one. That one's fine. How about that one's fine? That one's fine. You're still underwater, so I can't do a thing for you. Oh no, I think there's just like one more to put in, and that's the one over here. So let's let the water keep flowing. Hopefully it'll vanish soon. That clearly had an effect. Someone else going to complain about low land value because it keeps flooding? Ooh, have we lost some... We've lost some parks and shit. That clearly should have been something there. What did we have in there? That, I reckon. What else did we have? We had that there. Last thing you want to do is lose your parks. Even lose your shit, that'd be unfortunate. Clearly needs something here as well. What is that anyway? Yeah, that's that little ash, isn't it? That well, the ashes are. The ashes are. You know what I mean. Large playground? Large playground there. Go on, upgrade those buildings. Large playground, just for the fun of it. It's good to see that none of this is flooding. It's just hanging on quite nicely. What level has dropped? I think we're home free. I think we've saved ourselves. We'll see how long that lasts, but it should be alright, shouldn't it? Yeah, okay. Why? Where's up with my bus routes here? We reach the end of that one. Oh, nice. They're slowly reconnecting. Just getting used to it again. Right, and we can get rid of all of this. That's going to add a huge amount of water to this problem, but it should flow on through easily enough. There you go, you can see it's added a bit. I don't think it'll cause too much of an overflow. That isn't good, though. It's wiped out a lot of stuff that was going on down here. Where are we? That's fine. That's fine. Are you in a position to put this back in yet? Yes, there we go. Alright, our mass transit system is working again. What the hell is happening with this traffic? Guys? What on earth? So we are having underground traffic issues. That's there, isn't it? Not sure why it's being so awkward, or why it's even causing all that time. I mean, that has to be a legacy of the flooding. It surely must be. It'll deal with itself, I think, as we go. It's causing all kinds of problems here. That's holding up alright, though, isn't it? I mean, there's queues back into there, but they're not waiting too long. Guess we'll find out. I mean, these are going to need replanting, these trees. I don't think they'll grow back. We'll give it a little bit of time, right? We'll see what happens when the greenery starts returning. Hopefully that'll be the end of it. Some more flooding going on downstream. What on earth? What is flooding in the middle of there? Oh, it's just coincidence. Oh, and that's flooding again. My buses are getting washed away. That's a pain in the ass. But it'll pass, it'll pass. It's going to be nowhere near as severe as it was last time. So these need people. These definitely need workers. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. We could put people down here, I guess. Be a bad place to live, would it? Let's put in a little road that connects them up. 3-lane asymmetric road. That's not what we want. Maybe something like this. Maybe something like this. Like to there. And you curve down. And you curve round. Like that. And then down you come. Down you come. That's alright, isn't it? Up you go. Along the top. Like that. And then round. And round. And is that not doing it? No, it's okay, so it is set to snap. It's just not. Right, there we go. Just like that. Okay? Now, I'm not going to be using all of that at the minute. This is just to get this like a little area down here built up. But it's important to have all the roads with everything you need. A little bit of this should be alright, shouldn't it? If we go from, say, here. A line like that. Nope, not what we want. Not working, not working. Alright, let's try that again. You come out this way, you go to there in a nice straight line. Here we have that coming out, you turn, and then you curve like that. It's going to lead to some interesting housing effects going on here. That's that one. Down you come to there. And then out of this one, all the way along the bottom, like that. Kind of. That's not too bad. That I think will be alright. Yeah, we can live with that. Now let's just plumb all this in as well, just so this entire area is covered and then we never have to worry about it again. So it's like that, and then like, nope, not quite. Like that. Yep. And then another one. There. And then just fill in this gap. Fill in this gap like that. Alright, that should be sufficient, shouldn't it? Why is that not hooked up? Oh, it is hooked up, it just looks like it isn't. Alright. Put water under that hill as well, just in case. Because you never know what we might do in the future. We just want to be prepared. So let's build a shit ton of light residential right here. Just right here in this, along this hillside. Like that. There we go. And then just zap it in like this. And then a bunch of light commercial, I suppose, right there. Right there, like that. It'll all get built because we have the super demand thing on at the minute, but that's not going to be there forever. Some offices, perhaps? I think some offices along here? Just so people have somewhere to go work, and it's, you know, it's not a bad place to have a nice view to walk. Let's put in this path. And then like that. A bit of an odd slope, but you know, it's fine, it's fine. People can live with that. Like that. Perfect. And then another one coming out here. There we go. Now, bus routes. We have a bus route that kind of loops around everything, don't we? Maybe I'll just bring that in. Where is it? There you are. Like this one into here like this. Just so it's in this area. We'll put a bus stop there. Another one there, and just have it go around. We'll add more stops as need be as that expands, but that should be more than sufficient for that. What do we have around here as well? We have need of decent services. We'll put them all in here at the bottom of the hill. Because why not? Should get serviced by the trash. Yeah, it does. It's fine. Okay, the trash sees to it. Educations. We'll put them on the inside here. Let's put one there, put another one here, and then another one here. So they're all side by side. It's going to lead to interesting times, I can tell you that much. We could also put in a path leading down from there to there, but I'm not sure I want to. I think that's fine as is. Yeah. Yeah, that's alright, isn't it? And it's far enough away to not be affected by the industry, but close enough to supply it with people. Kind of what you want. Let's just add in some extra roads, shall we? There we go. And all the way along the back here. And then a bit further down. Curve, if you please. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now, we can have it doing this way. It sort of mirrors it. Because why not? You know? And then for an interesting effect. I mean, those trees should recover as the land does. Through like that. Another one. Oh, no, come out, come out. That's the one. Come out like that. And then cut across like that. One going straight over like this. Awesome. That's interesting, and what we should probably do as well is add some extra ways out. Like that. I think maybe one here as well. Just leading out to this. And like that. I think that creates for a nice area. Tell you what, we're here now, let's put the bus stops in. Let's bring the bus in. Oh god, it doesn't know what it's doing, does it? No, don't want to bring a new one in, I want to drag this one in. One there. One there. And then one out here. There we are. So that bus route should now require more buses, I imagine. Now that I've filled it up with extra, well, visitation places. So we will, well, let's take it to 20, just so it's a little bit over. You can't have too many buses in these things. And what we could do is, we could make some of this dense residential like that. And then light residential inside like this. And fit in the extra little bits where we need to. I quite like the way that's shaping up to be. Let's put in a whole bunch of these. Yeah. I mean, why not? Actually, I got an idea for that corner, to be honest. Let's put a quayside in. I mean, why not? Let's build right the way up, won't it? Let's put a quayside in from here. If it'll let me. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Like that. And then like that. And then down to here. That's alright. Now, for effect, we'll put a large rock. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? What if... No, that's just not big enough. How about if I demolish that and put in... things like this. Just so it's like rocks at the end of the thing. And then... boom. Probably deal with that as well, because that's a bit of an issue. Let's just raise all of that. So it's all at this kind of height. And that's what we want, isn't it? Then smooth that off. What's that doing? Huh. It's an interesting effect. Not one I particularly mind, but it's interesting nonetheless. Alright, let's give this a C2. Boom and boom. Awesome. We can level that out a little bit. Just create a bit of an issue there, but I don't mind that actually. I think that looks kind of alright. I could even put another little road in there. I'm not going to, but you know, it'd look alright, wouldn't it? Right, let's redo that, and then all the way along here, all the way along the quayside, just have these little things like that, and then let's get that underwater again. There we go. Oop. That's fine, that's fine. As long as the rocks are, well, the land's all underwater, so it's not really affecting the quayside. Oops. That's fine. Now, come on, get back up there. There we go. Yeah, it works for me. That works for me. I'm gonna deal with that, though. That is not good. That does not work for me. Let's, there we are. Huh. Huh. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That I can live with. Right, what have we got in here? Nothing at the minute. This should all be light residential. Just should. That middle bit there. Just built for it. It's just perfect for it. And then maybe around here have something a bit more dense. Like that. And then here as well. Like that. And then more here. We're gonna need to put in some parks and stuff. So let's see what we can fit. That won't fit. That fit there, though. Intriguing. Like that. Might even let us put in, there. There. Another one here, maybe? Just there and there, the entrance. Don't know what's going on here, but I think that's affected by enough already to not have to worry about it. Right, this might require some footpathing. Yeah, that's alright, isn't it? Like that, and then to there. Yeah. That'll be fine. That'll be absolutely fine. Let's just get rid of that one, because that's going to be no good for building. Right, so as soon as the grass starts growing back, I'll recover all the trees and everything will look nice. I love how the grass isn't affected by the flooding. But that area there, I should probably name it as well. There we are. Let's just put all of that in. And then, should we include this as part of the upper level? Let's include that as part of cliff top. That could be cliff top there. There we are. That can come all the way down to there. The flats can go all the way to the base of the cliff. Like that. And cliff top can go all the way to the bottom of the cliff. Ironically, I have to violate the name of one or the other. Violate the name. I have to betray the name of one or the other, because the flats, if they include the cliffs, wouldn't be flat, and the cliff tops, if they include the base of the cliffs, aren't cliff tops. I suppose the logical thing to do would be to have them meet in the middle. But, you know, whoever accused me of being logical. Smoke detector, recycling, parks, education, recreational tax, free public transport, high-tech housing, heavy traffic ban, and small business enthusiasts. There you go. So keep small businesses in there. That should help. And gradually these things, I hope, will upgrade themselves. It's going to be a nice area. And like I say, once the grass has grown back, it's going to be beautiful. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. It'll be stunning. Right, what more can we do? We can put some more rocks in. There we go. Let's put some there. And some along the top like that. Maybe if I put one there like that. Not bad, is it? I love the way it distorts them as well. That looks really cool. I can live with that. Now I can live with that. I'm gonna live with that. That I think I done good. I done good. Let's fill in some of these smaller gaps if I can with the really teeny tiny rocks. Nothing there that I can really do anything about. Let's twist you around like that. Yeah, we're getting into the finer points of designing a city now. And, there we go. Alright, let time flow. Hopefully these things will become popular again. Once people have moved in. Ooh, actually one thing I should do, one thing I should definitely do, is so some people can walk to work if they so choose, is this sort of thing. Huh. Power isn't getting across there. We can fix that. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, I see. Oh, yes, my little power thing got washed away. Forgot about that. Let's put you... Where do we want you? We want you... There, like that. Then we can put another one... Here. And what I'll do is I'll put trees in the gap. What kind of trees? Ash trees. What else? What else would it be? There we go. So we've got some trees going on down here, but it's not going nuts. Is that thing working yet? It's still not operating. Don't know why. That should have enough power now. There we go. Power's getting across. I like that. I mean, it's not ideal, but the grass is starting to regrow. Okay, the green will come back. People will move in, and they will love it. Made that really deep, haven't I? It's ridiculously deep, in fact. Is everything down here working according to plan as well? I do believe it is. Do you know, I'm going to draw the line there, guys, because I feel like we've done enough, and we are 40 minutes in. So that'll do. That will do. We've fixed Ridgeside. We still need more people coming to work here, but that problem will resolve itself as more people move into the areas as well. And put another residential area over here, because that's not going to be affected by this, so we shall see. Till next time, guys, take care, have fun, and ta-ra!
If you enjoy my efforts to be vaguely entertaining, you can now support me on Patreon. $1, a pound, a yen, a euro, whatever you've got, whatever you can spare, all helps. Over 1 million fed. Thank you for watching, and ta-ra!